Still recovering after the devastating fire, if you recall, that ripped through part of its historic downtown.
Yeah, since then, business and the city, they've been really working to get everything back on track. And News 4 Tucson's Isabella Fredrickson took a visit and has more on the update out there.
I'm standing here on Main Street in downtown Bisbee, which was completely shut down after the destructive fire burned this building behind me, as well as other shops and buildings. Thankfully, improvements have been made. Mariposa owns Mariposa Gallery. Her store is one of the many shops that sits along Main Street, and it's a stone throw away from one of the buildings that burned. The raging fire missed her store by only a few feet. I spoke with her today, and she says she was forced to close for nearly a month.
They closed us down for 3 weeks, not because I had smoke or water damage, but they were wanting to make sure that my building was secure. And even though I was closed for three weeks and really didn't like it, I appreciated everything that they went through to make sure that we were safe to open again.
I caught up with Bisbee Fire Chief Jim Richardson, who informed me that the investigation is done.
We have numerous investigators doing a joint report. We're currently waiting on the forensic electrical engineers to submit their report, and then we'll be able to finalize ours. So there's no time limit or time frame, but we're hoping soon.
There are still no answers as to what caused the fire, but the great news is that most of the street is now open. Besides the spots of fire damage, the street now serves as a one-way traffic lane from both sides. This has been a game changer for the businesses on the street.
There has been quite a few more businesses being able to open up with the opening of the sidewalk and the streets. So
tourist Christy and her family were out and about, and when talking to her, she tells me it's heartwarming to see things opening back up after tragedy.
It's wonderful to see just within a short amount of time to come back and see everything up and going and people visiting.
Mariposa agrees and tells me the opening up of the streets and her business is...
Oh, it's fabulous, and I know that everybody on the street feels the same way. Everybody else seems to be pulling together and we're really excited.
Bisbee Fire Chief Richardson tells me that now their next action plan is to rebuild and securely stabilize the burned building. Reporting from downtown Bisbee, Isabella Fredrickson, News 4 Tucson.